Melee is one of the best class in Terraria with really good defense and attack, and with the 1.4.4 update, Melee has gotten even more better. Just to make it clear, there are a lot of Melee specific weapons, so if you feel like you want to use a different weapon, then feel free to do so. And if you want to defeat bosses in certain order, then you can do that as well. Anyway, here's a guide to make your Melee journey a lot easier. Start off by chopping some trees, then start building houses for your NPC, then mine some ores underground, and try to find as many heart crystals as possible. With the heart crystals, you can increase your health, which maxes out at 400. You might also want to source for hermit's boots in underground chest, and some gems to craft gem hook. Now craft the crafting stations and craft yourself some armor. Gold or platinum will be the best armor for now. Also craft yourself a sword to protect yourself. And if you find a gravity potion, then use it to search a floating island in the world, as you can get these 3 really amazing accessories and also Star Fury, which is really good for early game. Now go to the jungle and kill some enemies for vines and stinger. Also obtain some jungle spores, and if you are in jungle, then you might want to look out for feral claws, which can be found in Ivy chest, and also source for sharpening station, which can be found at underground cabins in underground jungle. Now craft yourself a blade of grass. If you want to use yo-yo, then craft yourself a Amazon, and if you want to use boomerang, then craft yourself thorn chakram, or you can obtain ball of mace by breaking shadow orb, and these will be the best accessories for this stage. If you want to obtain one of the best swords and armor in pre-hard mode, then here's what you need to do. Blow up 3 shadow orbs. With it, the Eater of Worlds should spawn. If you can, then defeat it, but if you can't, then just collect the drops from the segments. And with that, craft yourself a pickaxe. Now go down to hell and use the obsidian skin potion, then start to mine hellstone and obsidian. Be sure to obtain a hell forge as well. Then craft hellstone bars, and with it, craft yourself the volcano and molten armor. And if you have done the Goblin Invasion event, then find the Goblin Tinkerer underground and purchase the rocket boots and Tinker workshop from him. Then reforge your accessories to either warding or menacing, and also reforge your weapons. With the molten armor set, you won't have to worry about armor for pre-hard mode. Now go ahead and beat Eye of Cthulhu, Eater of Worlds, Skeleton, and if you want, then you can beat King Slime as well. With Skeleton defeated, the dungeon should be available. So explore the dungeon while killing some enemies to obtain golden keys. Then open the lock chest. You will be looking out for Muramasa, Cobalt Shield, and Obsidian Key. If you haven't, then craft yourself the Light Span as well. Now with these 4 swords, craft yourself the Knight's Edge, which is the best sword pre-hard mode. If you want, then you can obtain Flame Fury and Dark Lines from Obsidian chest, or you can craft Flamerang with Hellstone and Enchanted Boomerang. As for accessories, these will be the best. Now go ahead and create a long platform in hell, then throw the voodoo doll in lava to spawn Wall of Flesh, and then defeat him. After you reach hard mode, go and break 3 altars. You can break more if you want for more ores to spawn in your world. Now with the molten pickaxe, break the first tier ore and craft the first tier pickaxe. With the pickaxe, break the second tier ore and craft the upgraded anvil, and also the second tier pickaxe. With the pickaxe, break the third tier ore and craft the upgraded forge. Then craft yourself the third tier armor and a sword. If you can, then farm for some ice golem when it's raining in snow biome. Then you can craft the frost armor instead of the third tier armor. And also farm some wyverns in sky for souls of light. Then with the ice feather from ice golem, craft the ice wings. Now farm some souls of light in underground hallowed and souls of night in underground corruption. For weapons, you can use Hellfire, which can be dropped by enemies in bottom half cave-on biome. Or you can use Icicle, dropped by enemies at underground snow. Bananarang, Chain Guillotine, Dao are also great options for weapons. As for accessories, these will be the best. And always be sure to reforge your accessories and weapons. If you are ready, then craft the mech boss summons, then wait for night and summon the mech bosses and defeat them. If you defeat one of the boss and are having trouble defeating the other 2, then you can craft Excalibur or Hallowed armor set to make it a lot easier. After you defeat the mech bosses, craft the Hallowed pickaxe, the True Knight's Edge, and Hallowed armor set. Now go to the jungle and mine some chlorophyte and also find some life fruits, which increase your health to 500. Also farm for some giant turtle in underground jungle for turtle shell. Now go ahead and craft the turtle armor and the true Excalibur. For weapons, you can use the 2 swords or you can use Death Sickle, Core 2, and Light Disc. And these accessories will be the best for this stage. If you are ready, then mine the Plantera bulb and defeat it. With Plantera defeated, open the jungle temple and obtain solar fragments from the chest, and use it on day for solar eclipse. Now defeat the Mothron for Eye of Cthulhu and Broken Hero Sword in solar eclipse. Now craft the Terra Blade with these swords. Terra Blade is one of the best weapons in the game, and if you want to make Terra Blade really overpowered, then watch this video. Or you can use Scourge of the Corruption or Paladin's Hammer for your weapons. And these accessories will be best for this stage of game. Now go to the jungle temple and defeat Golem. After you defeat Golem, craft the Beetle armor, which is the best melee armor pre-Moon Lord. And these accessories will be the best for this stage of game. At this stage of game, you have many choices for weapon. You can defeat Betsy for Flying Dragon, or Merchant Saucer for Influx Waver, or you can defeat Ice Queen for the North Pole. After you defeat the cultist, the pillars should spawn. Go straight to a solar pillar and defeat it. If you want, then with solar fragments, you can craft Daybreak and Solar Eruption, which are really good weapons. Now defeat the other 2 pillars, then make sure to have an arena, buffs, and all your gear ready. because after you defeat the last pillar, the Moonlord will spawn. Open the treasure bag and with Luminite obtained from it, craft the Solar Flare armor. If you don't have enough solar fragments, then you can combine other fragments to craft solar fragments. You might need to beat Moonlord few times for Luminite and other two weapons, Star Fury and Meowmere. Now you will need to obtain Enchanted Sword from Enchanted Sword Shrine. You will also need to obtain Horseman Blade from Pumpkin Moon. And also make sure to craft Copper Sword. Now with all these swords combined, you can finally craft one of the best weapon in the game, Zenith, which is one of the most overpowered weapon in the game and can even kill Moonlord in seconds. And with that, your melee journey is finally over. Congratulations on beating Terraria. Subscribe for more.